conversation with character to reflect on my past and present, aware of character defects.
Welcome to Conversations with Character. This is a conversation about cosplaying, bodybuilding, and knowing both of us, it's going to go into mental health, bro. Let's
go.
This is Character here with Jon Cu. I'm going to take this off because I can't fucking breathe in it. Damn, fuck.
Now, that's enough. That's one topic we need to get into, bro. Those masks.
So let's get into that, bro.
Yeah.
So all right, last time we talked, you were just getting into cosplaying and, you've been working out and you've been doing your nursing thing. And you said, man, if I could just keep doing what I'm doing, that's my dream. Just the cosplay thing gets bigger. I keep nursing. I keep bodybuilding. And damn it, if that's not exactly what happened.
So last time I talked to you, I literally just joined a cosplay group. And dude, when I tell you, things just kind of took off like that moment onward.
You're talking about Bunny Boys?
Yes.
All right,
I joined a cosplay group called the Official Bunny Boys. It was a group of like 11 younger age guys. We're all gym bros. We all met basically at the same con, my first con. I basically met every single one of them one by one. I was like, yo, you're a gym bro. You want to hit a flex? That literally was how I met like every single one of them. And I was like, we just kind of like posed and took pictures together. Literally by the next month, we all got in contact with each other. Basically, our manager, T, he's pretty corporate. He saw it. He was like, I actually want to make this a group. I want to I want to get things going. I want to so he started like the YouTube, our content creation. He's our cinematographer. I think we're at like 12,000 followers now. But I mean, I think the group's only like 4 months old or something. Wow. So that's pretty damn quick.
Wow.
And things really took off because now we're still reforming our content because we're like a younger group, and I just bought our group a camera. So now we're having like professional stills for like modeling and still doing our skits. So
absolutely, bro. So I didn't realize that it was then that the Bunny Boys have been founded, because like you said, I mean, you all gained a following crazy quick. I assume that you had gained or joined a group that had been established years ago.
No.
Wow.
So no, we formed right then and there. That's all I would put it.
So
but we knew once. My first meeting is when it exploded for me. Like we had our first Bunny Boys meeting. I literally thought it was gonna be, hey, what are we cosplaying next con? Let's just all do something like, and then all fun and games. No, they brought out numbers, a slideshow, what they're like, what the vision was of the group. And I tell you, I immediately saw it. I was like, holy shit, like this group can actually be the next big thing in the cosplay community, because like I said, we have a few guys in the group that we're a bunch of like gym bros that we clown, but we have a lot of corporate aspects that a lot of people don't see, including myself. A lot of people think when they meet me in real life, they're like, oh, you're really chill, because they see my internet persona per se. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a normal human being. God forbid I'm a nurse too. Like people like never get that I'm a nurse just because they see all this, So yeah. But yeah, man.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy. Yeah. And you all have gained such a crazy following because you guys are out there doing so much.
Yes.
You go to conventions all the time. You're taking pictures all the time. Tell me about why, if you guys are having meetings, it's a corporate background, structure. Tell me what's the plan? What are you all doing?
So long story short, just got give the audience a background. I guess one of our our first viral videos really kind of put us forward. We were already our first con, you could tell we already were the people that, it's these cons, they don't really have a group of guys that bring this amount of hype and fun and in a friendly environment, and we bring it to you. It's we go to the con and we almost bring out the fun and make it comfortable for everybody. But we had one viral video where we dressed up as maids at a Korean barbecue. That one pretty crazy. I think that got us to our first 10K, there. We had, I was over 4 million views or something crazy. I had people messaging me like, oh man, my friend just messaged me about this Korean barbecue thing. And dude, it's you. It's like literally like people message like, it's you. Like, and I'm like, yep, that's me. It's that
That's
funny.
crazy.
I was laughing because I was like, I told you guys this group has it. It's got something special. Now, sorry, I went on a little tangent there.
No.
Long story short, it's cool because this group has 11 guys, but the reason why I say this group has it, we have so many different elements to it. Like, for example, I guess I'm a picture guy. We started doing professional stills with our cosplay. Literally, our last con is when we started putting out like more. If you look at the quality of our pictures, of our modeling, we now have an actual camera.
You talk about those Wolverine pictures?
Yes,
that's
bro.
A good I example. Saw the difference.
Were those pictures not like there's a big difference between when I first, and then again we have T. He's basically our manager of the group. He's very good at our skits. So basically, he's been busy with school, but now that he just graduated, we're gonna start pushing our YouTube content a lot more. We vlog at these cons now. And then we have, I guess, our short form content, which is like these short skits, which is really what built our like Instagram initially. We're just now ramping that back. Everything was on hold. People, it's crazy because everything was on hold for the last like 3 months. I was the only one. I'm the one that regularly posts every day, whether it be random pictures or gym bro stuff. But now that the group's kind of like finding their footing again, we're gonna get things rolling. So it's gonna be pretty crazy.
Hell yeah.
As for plans, it's not official yet, but I think I can say it here. We just signed with a fitness company, so that's like another sponsor. Literally doing the paperwork tonight. So that's like we have plans to work with. They're like an anime-based fitness company. They're actually called UKO Fitness.
Well, that couldn't be any better for you.
Yeah, they do pre-workout and they base it off like anime theme. Perfect for us, 100%. And that's when when I saw the company and the owner reached out to us and bam, it was like, that's a perfect fit. So we're gonna start working with them. We have another few leads for sponsors, but again, we're still working out like who we want to work with and who we don't want to work with because this is all relatively new to us.
Good problems to have, bro. You got choices.
It's true. Like even myself, my own social media, like it's a lot, man. It's like I don't like sometimes I don't even know who to work with because I don't have the time anymore. I literally just don't have time. Like I just don't. It's just crazy. But it's a good, like I said, it's a good thing. It's been pretty crazy, but in a good way. Like life has just been. Well, when I first met you, I was like, my life's pretty crazy. No, like somehow it got even crazier.
Yeah,
like light speed. There's so much, man. Like I picked up, like I'm an actual model now because I signed with a model agency.
Wow.
Because they were looking for older models. I'm the hottest 35-year-old.
Goddamn right,
like,
bro.
They literally were like, we're looking for models 35. They were looking for models in general, but they were like, we have a specific niche we think you would fit.
That's awesome.
A, you're a nurse. They want actual nurses. B, 35 to like whatever age. And I'm like, holy crap, I'm like the hottest 35-year-old nurse I know. But I have yet to even pick up my first gig with them because we've been so busy with these cons. Like I'm literally going to another con this weekend because a friend, because more and more people are reaching out to us now. We have a really big influencer. Her name is Peachy Sweets in the con community. She invited me to go to a con with her, be in her show, promote myself. She's working with UKO Fitness as well. So we're like instantly getting intertwined and I guess the higher ups of the con community. And it's just been kind of just fast paced. It's very fast paced, a lot of it. So that's really cool. I'm excited. Yeah. I'll be going to OkiCon with Peachy Sweet and I'll be in her. I'm doing a striptease, bro, a burlesque show with. It's her burlesque show.
Oh my God! You
already know your boy's got some moves. You know, your boy's gonna break it down. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. So I gotta you the way you guys present yourself is very professional. And there's a lot of questions that I have is like an ignorant person who doesn't know anything about cosplaying. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, where the hell do these incredible costumes come from?
Okay, good question. Easy answer. So most people know cosplay when I say, think about a Comic-Con. What happens at a Comic-Con? You dress up as your favorite Captain America, Iron Man, your Spider-Man, right? Now think of it in terms of anime, because anime is huge. When I say anime is huge, it's equivalent to Americans knowing who Captain America is. So when I dress up as one of these anime characters, people know who it is, but maybe not so much in areas where they haven't been watching anime. Does that make sense? But now it's pretty mainstream. Anime is a lot more mainstream than it used to be. So we focus mainly on, again, animes, popular animes. You got like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece. Like on Netflix, they just had the One Piece live action. That was very good, but it's a sign that anime is becoming even more mainstream, because One Piece on Netflix was probably the first live action anime that did well, because most of the time people don't watch live action. They're horrible. The One Piece did really well. It was like well received by the community, critics, and it did well on Netflix. So that means future animes are now going to probably have decent live action adaptations, and they're going to do well. So it's going to grow even further. So that's where these costumes come from. They come from basically animes. Popular animes.
What I really want to know is, where do you buy them? Or is someone making them? Because they are spot on.
Yeah. Okay. So there's a few different routes. I consider myself a relatively new cosplayer, which is like it's true, but new in the fact that I buy them straight from either a cosplay store or even Amazon.
Okay.
And then I kind of alter them as I see fit. But there's other ways, such as closet cosplay, which means you just wear stuff from your closet and you mimic like the colors or the you make like a hoodie that looks like a Spider-Man outfit. I'm not too good at that because I'm not very creative, but that's very popular. But for the most part, my first cosplays, I just bought from Amazon. You can buy like my first, I think my maid outfit and maybe like my Luffy was maybe $20-$30 on Amazon. But then you start getting into these like suits and these gauntlets. Now, I would say once you start hitting that level of cosplay, that's a little more advanced. And a lot of these cosplayers will start 3D printing their stuff. And you're starting to hit like, higher levels of money and detail. But a lot of these people either do this as a business, because a lot of people that print out that stuff will start printing it for other cosplayers as a business. And they make good money off of it. And so I don't typically... Most of my cosplay is like gym bro stuff, and I'm running around taking pictures the whole time and recording, so I usually don't like having a lot on me. So that's how I kind of get away with it. Most of my stuff is maybe like $50-$60 on average for an outfit, which is relatively not too bad. It's like a Halloween costume,
How do you choose the characters?
It depends. So I chose my beginning cosplays because I like to choose characters that I love. Like my first cosplay was from Demon Slayer called Inosuke. He's this real buff guy. He runs around with a boar head and he has 2 swords. He's batshit crazy. He's high energy. That's me. So a lot of people, including myself, pick characters that they kind of resonate with, as I say. But then more recently, since I joined a cosplay group, we now coordinate group cosplay. So most recently, my group did the whole Spider-Man universe. We did Miles Morales, all the Spider-Man, and each person got designated a person. We also did the Sailor Moons, which is very popular with us. We all got assigned like a certain Sailor Moon to wear an outfit, and then we coordinate from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Now, from the ignorant perspective, what is, you all go out there with like the Sailor Moon stuff, for it seems cosplay to me seems to have either it's one of two things. It's like no sexuality present, or it's like very sexually based. And the way that it just seems like you guys go out there in those little, dress costumes and things, and everybody loves it, and that's amazing. But what's the mindset behind it?
That's a kind of hard one to answer. I would say, it's like Halloween. When you think Halloween outfits, you don't you think expression and something like, oh, what's a character I like, or something you're gonna have fun in, right? And so my group, we're a bunch of gym bros we're all very comfortable with our sexuality. And I just said we cosplayed the Sailor Moons. For the viewers that don't know what Sailor Moon is, it's a girl character. It's very girly. It's got a little skirt. But if you go look at my social media, bro, I look anabolic in it. I look great.
And you're posing, you're posing like feminine ways, but it doesn't, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like you said, Halloween, it's not you.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the point is cosplaying is an opportunity to be someone else.
If you think about it, yeah, it kind of goes with our skits too. So like, it makes everything seamless. So like, if we do Sailor Moon, we'll do some Sailor Moon skits and we will get into character. It's just like acting. A good cosplayer that does photo shoots, like my Wolverine, you know why people like those Wolverines? Because I did the faces, I did the, you can't go in there and just go like, it's acting. You literally have to
be
get
the
into character. You have to pose. You have to think, what would this character do? And I know that's why those pictures came out really well. So my group, we're very comfortable, and when it comes with that, we're very comfortable with expressing ourselves. So the Sailor Moons, I'm doing the cute little, just the poses and the stuff that maybe other people don't feel comfortable doing, but makes the pictures look damn good.
And okay, to make it clear, and I'm pretty sure I know, but you are a straight cis male, correct?
Yes.
So you go out there, and I mean, bro, you got girls all over you.
Something like that.
In the Sailor Moon costumes. Is it, and then I've also seen you post some stuff about like little parties that happen after the does it get crazy after the events?
Yeah. So these cons, think of it as like a big party, and every one of these cons, there's typically like either like a rave or hotel parties. And my group, we're a bunch of young guys, and we like to party. And we've actually had to tone back some of that because, including myself, I'm the oldest, so especially me, I was like, hey, a lot of this is work. I like to get work out of the way, and then, work first, play later. That's the adult in me that, I'm like, hey. But we've had to, work out those kinks because there was, maybe a few cons in there when we were just starting, and even including myself, there were days where, maybe I, went a little too hard and missed a photo shoot or was late for a photo shoot. That's work, that's content. That's but these cons, they really do get crazy. They have these raves at night. I went to this one con called Colossal Con. It's a water park rave, bro.
Oh my,
a wave
that's
pool.
Dangerous. That is dangerous.
Honestly,
bro.
I honestly thought it was gonna be I'll be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be lame. I didn't think it was gonna be fun. But when I tell you that wave pool was lit, bro, I was like, bro, this is lit. People got nuts. It was a bunch of cosplayers in a wave pool. The DJ was going. There was everyone sliding down slides. It was nuts. Whole lot of fun, though. Whole lot of fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But, some of these cons, you'll have a smaller con, and then, you won't have these huge parties. But honestly, that's what people look for. I promise you. You go to a couple of these cons, you'll see it.
I kind of figured. And I mean, I feel like there's some things you can't talk about on the interview that it looks like it gets wild. So
I call them side quests. little side quests happen all the time. But I'm also kind of I'm kind of a wild dude myself, so I kind of get into trouble when I drink or whatnot. And the group, even my own group, has to kind of watch me a little bit because I just like to get into trouble. But
for sure, bro. And actually, that was kind of my next question. Anyways, on our last chat, you were you were in such a different place, and it was like less than 6 months ago. I mean, it was not
crazy?
That long ago.
But
really you were just falling into the cosplay thing, and then you were, and I mean, in some ways, I'm sure you still are, but like kind of healing and finding yourself from your previous relationship that just had you completely lost. One of the things we talked about was, you realized that you're a certain kind of drinker, and you were really trying to limit yourself to like, I think it was like 2 a night at that point or whatever. And then I remember like a month or so after that, I saw you posting a little after party, and you're like, God, that shot. Like, but honestly,
it's true, bro. Now, in all transparency, I still like to openly state that I try not to openly blast, but I definitely would say I don't have the 2 drink rule anymore.
Sure.
So I guess for the viewers that don't know, I went to AA after my initial split. I was drinking about 10 to 12 shots a night. I think I was just very unhappy with my relationship, but I did consider myself a functional alcoholic, and I needed help. I stopped drinking for maybe, I think, 4 months, all the way up into kind of the interview with you. That's when I kind of just started drinking again. And then as Corey said, dude, when I tell you these guys like to have fun, I mean, we like to have fun.
No doubt. So. And that's what I was kind of getting to is I consider you a friend. After that interview, we built a relationship. I consider you a friend. And when I saw those videos, if I was concerned, if I felt like you were like, oh shit, John's losing his shit, I would have reached out. But I didn't
appreciate
because there's drinking, there's what you were going through, and then there's finding yourself and drinking with a purpose or drinking for a reason. A lot of people I've spoken to, they'll say, I had a problem with drinking or an addiction, and I'm not sober now, but I'm in control.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you are. That's what I get. And you're aware that sometimes you do go kind of crazy, but you're self-aware, and that's everything.
Yeah.
I
think so. I honestly think deep down inside, I always kind of knew maybe like I wasn't like, I don't know, it's hard. I hate to like use the word fully alcoholic. I mean, it was enough to where I needed help. And it was good to take a break like that. But I think I just needed to take a step back and maybe remember, why I was drinking. It's supposed to be for fun and not for subduing my emotions per se, like with an unhealthy relationship. Like that's 2 different things. And so I think I'm learning to balance it out a little bit better. And I'm gonna learn a little bit more tonight. I'm going out tonight. So
Hey, cheers, bro. I feel you, man.
Yeah,
for real.
Cheers to that. For sure.
That's why I wanted to talk about it, because you don't always have to stick to it, and not everybody's the same. You know yourself. If you're the type who if I take a shot, then I'm going to end up taking these pills by the end of the night. If it's not that, if you're in control, then you're in control. Other than that though, everything that you've accomplished is crazy. Your Bunny Boys following has gone crazy, but also your personal following has increased.
Yeah. A
lot since we last talked.
It's still going. Dude, lately, since this last con, because that con was huge, so we basically collaborated with, I consider him, like, I feel like there's famous, and then there's famous. It's a influencer named Whole Wheat Pete. In the con community, he's famous. He reached out to us because we collaborated with him at our like second con together, but when I tell you we completely dropped the ball on that one, we failed at we didn't even take pictures with him. We barely made it to the skits. We were new. So at this con though, when I tell you we got reels with Pete, we made our own reels with Pete. I got camera work from we have photographers now basically, where we got professional stills as a group because we did a group cosplay with Pete. We're just so much more organized, even though we're crazy. We have a direction and improve so much more improvements. So it was nice to collaborate with Pete right there. And I definitely noticed I was getting a lot more traffic just because people will see me on his channel, and I know people, once they take a look at me, they go, who's this guy? Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm an interesting person. Like, I hate to toot my own horn, but it's the truth. Like, I know if people just take one look at my page or like one look at one of my videos, they just go, I don't know, I like this guy. I like his energy. I like he's weird. He's funny or something. And boom, the rest of this kind of just goes.
Absolutely.
But it's been a lot though, man. I'm not going to lie. When I talk to you, I think I was like, bro, I don't know how people deal with these messages. When I tell you right now, I get almost anxious if I don't check my messages within an hour because there's
so many. Yes.
And they're important to me because a lot of them are how I built my following. I made it a rule when I first started social media. I was like, just answer people, talk to people. Like, and I've developed really, really cool relationships, including you. Just like, hey, what's up? How's it going? My name's so-and-so. And we just kind of chat. So that stuff's important to me, but it is a lot sometimes. And I get kind of burned out. Like, yeah, I do. So.
Absolutely. But what, you were just finding yourself like when we talked, you had been in shape for sure for a minute, but you were very insecure for a long time. You were unsure of yourself and you didn't know who you were. What has all of this done for your healing process?
I should link you can I even link you a photo here?
We'll do it later. Don't worry about it now.
Okay. So long story short, I do transformation photos all the time of like my weight loss, but like that was like old, right? But recently I looked at photos of like when I first started social media, even like when I did an interview with you, I took like, when I show you the like comparison photo, it's crazy.
Wow.
I don't even kind of look like how I looked when, like, I just don't. I'll show you the photo later. You go, holy shit.
For sure.
Because I'm up like 20 pounds.
Wow.
So it's like, I've gained a lot of my healthy weight back. It's just been like insane. Self-confidence wise, like I said, I signed with a model agency. That obviously made me feel good because when I went, they were like, dude, again, they were just like, you have a great smile. You're great to work with. You're like hot. Like they kept like complimenting on my physique. Like I was the most jacked thing they've ever seen in their life. So obviously I was like, okay, this feels good, you know?
Keep going. I mean, you keep going.
Yeah, no. And then at these cons, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm usually like top tier percentage of like, I guess most jacked guy at the con. And that does feel freaking good. I literally will have, it's not only am I like the most jacked guy, but like I'm in like a Sailor Moon outfit. So people really want it because they're just like, okay, that guy looks cool, you know? Like, can I have a photo with you? That feels good. That people are like, you just look fun. And then they just completely vibe with it. So it's honestly done wonders of just like, making me, I still am self-conscious. I think it's just maybe like, if we want to get into bodybuilding, I think all bodybuilders are kind of self-conscious because I'm always like hard on myself. I'm like, I know I can do better. I know I can train better. I know I can eat better. And so sometimes I'll look in the mirror and just go, you lazy piece of shit. Like, I can't make it up, bro. I'm like, you can just do better. You really, it's the truth. But I honestly think that's the drive that helps me look the way I am. If I didn't have that drive of discipline of like even today, I always tell people, bro, you start bodybuilding or even working out, it's those days where you just don't want to go, where I'm just like, just go. A crappy workout is better than no workout. And when I tell you, people just don't understand that. It really is just about consistency. Like today, I didn't want to go, bro. I was on like maybe a few hours of sleep. I'm tired. I got stuff to do today. I just wanted to like do nothing. But I still took my ass to the gym and I did a little something. And and it's just, that's what it takes. That's the difference between the people that like really get into shape or like get the body they want and they don't. So people just tend to overcomplicate it, honestly. They really do.
For sure, bro. And I've spoken to a lot of artists who were athletes in high school, and they've said that the discipline that they learned while training for their sport taught them the discipline they need to become an artist, to stay focused and things like that. Would you say that you would be as successful in nursing and the cosplay with the discipline that you showed if you hadn't been a bodybuilder, if you hadn't started working out?
I think I wouldn't be as good, for sure. The bodybuilding definitely taught me consistency in all aspects of my life. If there's like, I guess it's like my system, the way I eat, the way I I wake up and I'm like, I need to go to the gym because I need to take care of my body. It's helped me a lot mentally. I mean, it still is my therapy for sure. It really does affect all aspects of my life. I mean, so I honestly think it's really helped me in nursing. As far as cosplaying, it just makes me look great. Honestly, well, because if you feel good in your cosplay, you're gonna model better. It's the truth. It's kind of like me saying, I'm gonna have you model this shoe. And if you don't feel good in it, you're not gonna like own it. You're not gonna slay that freaking photo shoot. You're gonna be like, does this look good? But when you feel good, like when I did that Wolverine. So guys, if y'all go look at my Wolverine photos, those are some of my favorite photos. But I trained all the way up to that con. I was like, I'm gonna be shirtless. I'm gonna do photos. I'm gonna do collabs.
Wow.
When I tell you, I drank maybe twice up until that con.
Wow.
That was the drive that people don't see. I'm like, dude, I was every day like, go to the gym, dude. You're gonna be shirtless in front of like so many people. But guess what? The photos ended up being awesome. The photo shoots went really well, got plenty of compliments, but a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into it, man. Like I prepped for it like a bodybuilding show. Me and my other gym bro in the group, his name is Hyena. We literally went on like a diet regimen together to keep ourselves, we're like, hey, we're starting now. We're probably the most disciplined in the group, but most people consider me and Hyena the most jacked in the group. They're
sure,
like,
but that's how it is.
They look at me and him, they go, oh, you guys are jacked. But we live that lifestyle. We bought that life, so it's fun.
And I gotta back you up on those photos being your best, because I think the comment I put on those photos was, these are my favorite photos of you yet.
Were they not?
Yes,
they were good. I'm not gonna even
perfect.
I looked at them. Yeah, when I looked at them, I was like, damn, these are actually really good.
Damn right, bro. Damn right. You should be proud.
Yeah, but it was cool because that was my first time, I guess, reaching out to other cosplayers. I met Crystal at like one of my first conventions, and I just kind of knew her personality and whatnot. So I reached out to her. I knew she had an X23, which is like a Wolverine girl version. It's the daughter,
Okay.
I believe. And I knew she'd be great to shoot with. And guess what? Perfect, man. I knew a photographer already, which I met through these cons. I liked the way he shoot. Then I met Crystal. I knew the way she's like me. We're not afraid to get into character. A lot of these models, are just, I guess, not comfortable, or maybe they're not as good. Because it's like acting. It's hard, to really get into character. And that's what a lot of these photographers are looking for. You have to be own the cosplay. Being good looking just helps, right? And then get into character. If you have all three, you really stand out. And I really think that's a lot of my group is like that.
Yeah.
We're pretty decent looking because we're gym bros, but we're very comfortable with ourselves. So we're very animated. We love getting into character. It's very fun for us. And then, we're just decent looking. So
Did you follow any cosplayers before all this?
Yeah. Actually, I followed, I'm trying to think of the big ones. I haven't met him yet. I want to meet Goku Flex. He's like your typical gym bro cosplayer. And then I want to say I've met so many. It's pretty nuts. I've met a lot of the ones I used to watch. That's it. A lot of the YouTubers. I've got these young LA athletes, same thing. I've met a lot of them now, and a lot of them want to like collab and stuff now, which is really cool. Like they're like, hey, we should like hit a workout and take some photos together. I'm like, this is really cool. Like they want to work with me, and that's just cool, like, I don't know. It's a cool feeling, and it kind of just started happening because, like I said, I finally got to a point where even though I'm super busy, I'm learning to kind of manage my time a little bit better and then collab with people. Because in the beginning, almost like a few months ago, it was just impossible. My brain's still kind of fried from these cons, but I'm developing a better system per se, and my team definitely helps me because without them, I wouldn't be here for sure.
No doubt, man. No doubt, bro. And it was crazy. I got on a phone call the other day with this publicist in LA, a really great guy. He was giving me some awesome advice, and he was going through my page, and he's like, oh, this person looks interesting, and then he gets to your reel, and he was like, oh, I know that guy. That's that Instagram bodybuilder guy.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It was just, he knows you, bro. He knows you.
That's dope. No, honestly, I was talking to a friend the other day, and it's interesting because this friend, and it's hard to word. Like, she doesn't want to be famous, but I was like, I wouldn't mind being famous. I'm sure there's pros and cons to it, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
I think I have the personality where I do like the limelight, and there is a positive message to it. I completely understand that it can get to your head. Like, trust me, I get it. Like, especially once I hit 10K, I definitely noticed a big difference in people, the way they talk to me, like different, I guess, like influencers and stuff. I promise you before, because when I started this social media, it was just taking pictures with people at a gym. I literally just like taking pictures with people at a gym. Do you know how many people are just like, you can tell they look at me and go, oh, fuck off, you're nobody.
Yeah.
But like, kind of once I hit a certain amount of followers, it's almost like they reached out to me like, hey bro, when we gonna we need to catch a lift? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you completely blew, like, bro, you didn't even want -2 seconds of my time when I asked you to take a picture. Now you want to like work, like they're pushy about it. Like, we need to work out, bro, we need to connect. And I'm like, bro, like,
we needed to work out 3 months ago, bro. Where you at?
No, it's real. It's really sad, but it's true. And I'm like, damn, because I don't have the time now, but I've learned that you have to go, you honestly weren't there for me when I had 500 followers, and who cares? Like, I mean, honestly, it's the truth. Like, it is what it is, man.
No, for sure. And I mean, it kind of feels like you made it to the Mile High Club or some shit like that. Like, it's a weird thing, man. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't feel like it because, like I said, I look at someone like Holy Pete, and I'm like, you're famous, and I'm like, I want to get that famous. Maybe not that famous because that's pretty damn famous. But you know what? It is what it is. I feel like I was kind of made for this life, honestly. Like, it's fun. It is a lot of fun, honestly. Like, when we're shooting skits at with Holy Pete, you can just tell people just like the energy we bring. We bring a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. When we're shooting these skits, we're trying to sneak in. I'm the photo guy, so I'm always trying to sneak in photos with our fans. And we've had plenty of people reach out to us. It's been really cool too. Like, the last few months is definitely when I noticed we'll go to random places. They're like, oh my God, you're one of the Bunny Boys. Or like, you're so-and-so. Like, we actually get recognized. That's really cool. I'm like, dude, that's just cool. Like, to really have that. Like, I go to a random cookie store in Dallas, and literally a girl was like, oh my God, you're one of the Bunny Boys.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, congrats, bro. Congrats.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a cool feeling. And then me and Hyena, I would say we try to like interact with our followers the most. It's hard, but it's really what kind of, I don't know, kept me going with trying to like message everyone or trying to meet. When someone comes up and tries to meet with us or like take a picture, I really try to take out some time because I know how it's only getting crazier, man. I remember these cons, that my first con, that's all I did was go around taking pictures of people.
Right.
This last con, when I tell you, I didn't even have time to hang out with my friends at the con.
Wow.
Like, we were shooting photo shoots, straight from photo shoots, shooting content with Pete. It was just like, and it's almost like when people are coming up and taking pictures, we had to like literally tell them like we're shooting content, and I felt so bad about it because I'm just like, that's my thing, I was like, holy shit, they just wanted a picture, and at times we didn't even have the time. So, I mean, we're still working on, I think we dealt with that as best we could, but it was still kind of heartbreaking when I'm like, damn, I want to spend a little more time with our fans.
But again, hey, more good problems to have, man.
Yeah, something like that. honestly, yeah.
What are the biggest things you got coming up in 24?
God, it's crazy because my life is so random. When I met you, I was like, this cosplay thing seems kind of cool. I had no idea. Like, when I tell you, I have no, like, I don't even want to say anything because it's like, here's a loose plan of it then. So I just picked up modeling. I signed with a model agency. but I have yet to even pick up, I guess, side gigs with them, like sign up, let's go do a photo shoot and get paid for it. So that's cool that I actually have a side gig that I will get paid for it, but I haven't had the time. Again, we're now starting, ever since we hit 10K, both myself and the Bunny Boys, they're at like maybe 13K, almost 13K now. We're starting to get like actual sponsors that want to like bring us to these cons. They want to like pay for this. We're also developing merch for our group now. We just did a photo shoot in which people have been asking for a Bunny Boys calendar because we're all sexy gym bros. You already know the honeys said, hey, why do you guys not have a Bunny Boys calendar? Corey, when I tell you we about to sell some calendars, imagine those photos of a sexy calendar.
Oh my God, bro, that's amazing.
It makes sense because at these cons, like, I don't know, like, yeah, we're kind of like really good looking dudes, you know, like people love it. They eat it up, man. And it's a lot of fun. And so like we're in the midst of making the calendars, we're making stickers. We're signing with UKO Fitness, so we'll start promoting them soon. We haven't even announced that yet. So we'll be working with them. That's a smaller company like us that is kind of gaining traction as well because they're relatively new. That's another reason I like that company, because I was like, it just kind of meshes with us well. We're kind of new, they're kind of new, but I'm telling you, there's a strong niche for it, like the anime community and gym bro. That's literally what our group is, and it just made sense once we started. People were all about it, man. At the last con, I had somebody cosplay me, bro. Because one of our main cosplays is a sexy maid outfit with bunny ears. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you at most of these cons, bro, guys come up and they go, bro, that is like goals. They just want that freedom of expression to look that anabolic.
That's amazing.
And awesome in a maid outfit. So, you know, one of my friends, JB, shout out, he was one of the first guys I met at a con. And when he saw me in a maid outfit, bro, he was like, dude, this is what, like, he came up, he stopped me and was like, this is everything I want, like, wow. Everything. And he literally cosplayed in a maid outfit. I saw him at Anime Frontier. We took some photos together, but that was so cool.
That's
to come
amazing.
Full circle like that. Yeah, because when I first met him, I may have worn that maid outfit like once, and when he told me he was going to cosplay me, you know, you kind of just brought, you know, that's cool. Yeah. Like, I was excited, but like, nah, he did it, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
That's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Damn, bro. I can't, you know, I fully believe that by the end of 24, you're going to be what you would consider right now to be famous.
That would be cool, but I don't know. It's a lot sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
So we had that clip saying, I don't know. So we could play when we show your humility when you do get famous and be like, nah, I don't think so. You know,
it's all relative, right? Because I remember when I first started, like, I think I liked the attention. I'll be honest with you, I like the attention so much. I would tell people, yeah, I do social media and all this. I'm honestly at a point right now where I'm so burned out. So, dude, I go in these crowds sometimes. I literally just kind of hide, bro. I don't tell people anybody. I don't tell people I do anything. I don't tell people I'm model. I'm just like chilling right now because it's almost like I just can't handle it. It's a lot, and I've just never had that issue before. I mean, again, that whatever, first world problems or whatever. I get it, but people, I honestly think, I guess, kind of going on a tangent where people don't understand how much social media, it's a lot, you know, it's a lot of work. I try to post consistently every day. It's just important for me, but they don't realize how much work actually goes into, you know, even taking photos with people. Dude, it's a lot of work, man. That's why I'm the kind of the photo guy of my group, because I was always good at it. And then I've had a couple of my other the Bunny Boys talk to me about it, like, bro, I don't know how you do it. And I'm like, I don't really know either, bro. Trust me, it's a lot sometimes. It is, man, because we're hyping up, we're dancing, we're in these cosplays, and then in the middle of it, people want to take photos. And then, you know, I'm trying to promote the group. It's just pure chaos at times, like pure chaos. But it's fun chaos, but pure chaos.
Yeah.
So
beats the hell out of chaos at a damn office, though, bro.
Facts, actually, man. Honestly, I wouldn't trade it. I think my life, honestly, my life is really fun. It's just, I like to complain, I think. I'm a little dramatic, and I am the old man of the group, so I'm just like, it's crazy. I'm known for my high energy, but I'm also known for like being the one of the old men of the group where I'm just like, damn, I gotta take Advil before I hang out with you. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that's bringing out like the Pepto-Bismol or the what is it? The heartburn medication who's about to drink. I always have it handy. I got the Zyrtec because I'm a nurse and shit. So it is what it is, bro.
That's what's up, bro. And I know the feeling, man. We're the same age, and I am the same way, bro. Like,
you just they don't see it yet, right? Do you know what I'm saying? When you talk to someone that's like 22, I'm like, wait till you're 35.
Just wait, bro.
I'm like, wait. I got my joints hurt. I'm like, you don't even know what joint pain is. You don't know what heartburn is. You don't know what joint pain is. Trust me, it's coming, bro. It's coming.
Right, like, bro. I promise, if you sit on the couch too long, you're gonna wait. You're gonna stand up sore, man. It hurts. It hurts.
It's the truth. Yeah.
All right, man. Yo.
Let's go. Dude, I'm so excited you brought that out, bro.
This has been the first and epic conversations with Karikter with Jon Cu. I can't wait to see what he does in the next year, bro. We got to do an interview at least every 4, 5, 6 months.
100%.
I need to hear
I'm always
updates,
down,
bro.
dude. I always appreciate you guys. Y'all show Corey some love, man, for sure.
Hell yeah. This has been Conversations with Karikter. Follow Jon Cu. Hit him up. Follow him up. I'll see y'all next time.
Dude. I appreciate you.
Peace up.
The most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.